Good morning, everyone. My name is Dorcas Ajikugene, and I want to use this opportunity to welcome you to our Wednesday Night Live Product Expose. As you know, this is a place where we gain knowledge and we, understand our products, to the best way, as in the best way we can. So I want to welcome you. Today we have awesome stuff prepared for you. Now, without further ado, I'd like to just jump right in, right? So join me. As I said earlier on, my name is Dorcas Ajikugene, right? Yeah. Okay, good. Now, today I'm going to be talking about a very, very beautiful product manufactured by, Longreach Bioscience. Now, for those of us on this call that are familiar with Longreach Bioscience, we know that Longreach Bioscience is an Asian company, okay, resident in Nigeria, and they are the top-notch, OEM and ODM manufacturers, okay? Now, they have research and development centers scattered around the world. They have 10. Okay, we're talking about a company that is top-notch, not just any kind of company, okay? They have the research and development center in United States, in France, in Switzerland, in Italy, in China, and in Japan. So we're talking about global scale research, global scale manufacturing. Now, Longreach has over 2,000 quality products. Okay, we're talking about top-notch products that can give you a healthy and a beautiful lifestyle. So, and these products can be categorized as female care products, baby care products, personal care products, nutritional drinks and smoothies, nutritional supplements, energy healthcare products, meal care products, okay? When we talk about them in different categories. But today we're going to be talking about one special product, and that's called the Longreach Pie Cup. Today we're going to be unveiling the treasure contained within this particular product. And joining me on this call today to give us more information about this beautiful product is no other person than Celestina Oyenekwe. She's a global entrepreneur with Longreach Bioscience, and she'll be sharing with us her thoughts on the treasure within our Longreach product. So, Mom Celestina, you're welcome to this awesome, call. Yeah, and you have the floor to tell us, the beautiful stuff you have for us.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Celestina Oyenekwe, like she has introduced, and I'm a global entrepreneur. Tonight, we'll be talking about water and how our Longreach Pie Cup can help us get healthy drinking water. So water is basically an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, and mainly colorless chemical substance. And it is the main constituent in the human body. So you see how important it is. It is the main constituent of the human body. And the human body contains 70% of water. 70% of water. That takes me to my next slide. So looking at the slide, you will see that the human body contains 70% of water. And other organs of the body also are made up of a lot of water as well. The liver, for instance, contains 86%. The lungs contain 88%. The heart contains 79%. So you can see that the organs and the body contains a lot of water. So we need to drink more water to stay healthy, and we need to drink healthy water. Now I'll move on to the important functions of water to our body. Water actually helps us to improve metabolism. It helps us for proper digestion. It helps proper blood circulation. It also helps us to flush toxins out of our bodies. So you can see, and a whole lot of functions. So you can see that water is very important for the body. Next slide, please. Helen, okay. So on this slide, you can see the long-reach picot, the fantastic long-reach picot. And we have three types of long-reach picot, which are the ones that are in circulation right now. We have the one at the blue container, we have the one in the ash and black container, and we have the one in the green and black container. So that is the long-reach picot for you. Yeah, here I'm talking about the pH scale. We have three components in the pH scale. We have the acidic, the neutral, and the alkaline. And basically, the acidic is between 1 to 6, the neutral is 7, and the alkaline is between 8 to 14. Yes, alkaline water. That is what our long-reach picot produces. And you may ask, what is this alkaline water we're talking about? Alkaline water is normal water, but it has higher pH level. It has higher pH level of between 8 to 14, like I said previously. And this alkaline water can help us fight excess acid in our bodies, and it can help us to neutralize harmful effects of activities in our body, like probably the food, drinks that we take. And the alkaline water also helps us fight diseases. It helps us fight common diseases. So the alkaline water is very important. This slide is talking about the benefits of our long-reach picot. So I'm going to explain the benefits of our amazing long-reach picot. Basically, our long-reach picot helps to relieve damaged cells in the bodies of narcotics. When we say narcotics, it's like we're talking about people that smoke, you know. So the long-reach picot can help smokers to reduce the harm of smoking to their body and revive damaged cells in their body. Next is that, a lot of us eat unhealthy food. We eat unhealthy diets like fast foods and all those things. The long-reach picot can help us change the constituency of our body, because when we eat such foods, our bodies tend to become acidic and we have a lot of excess fat in our body. So the long-reach picot can help us change our constituency from acidic to alkaline, which is fantastic. And the long-reach picot helps, opens up the cells and allows minerals to get inside the cell for proper body functioning. The long-reach picot also enriches the water with oxygen and far infrared, and by so doing, cancer cells cannot thrive in such an environment. The long-reach picot also helps us increase our energy and helps us with our digestive system. If you previously were not having good digestion and all that, by the time you start taking the long-reach picot water, you will be much better. And the long-reach picot, enriches the water with zinc, which is a very important mineral for the body. And it also, the long-reach picot emulsifies fat. It breaks down fat into particles and It also discharges the fats from the body through metabolism. So it actually invariably helps to reduce blood cholesterol, and it can also help you lose some weight. Of course, the long-reach pie cup energizes you, and it increases your immunity, it prevents diseases, and it prevents liver problems. You know, when I say liver, most, for instance, you see, a lot of people that drink a lot come down with liver problem. They have what they call alcoholic liver for people that drink a lot. So by the time you take water from our pie cup, it helps reduce the harm of drinking to your liver and other organs of the body. The long-reach pie cup also clears drunk in a matter of, you know, in a matter of minutes. No matter how much drunk you are, the long-reach pie cup can help you clear drink from your system if you drink a lot. And then the stones embedded in the filters of the pie cup helps to cleanse, purify, and transform energies. And lastly, our amazing long-reach pie cup has a balanced pH level. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Mom Celestina. Thank you so much for giving us that awesome, expose on the benefits of the long-reach pie cup. Now, I'm going to be taking it from here to take us to another level. Now, as we all know, the pie cup has lots and lots of benefits, right? It has lots and lots of benefits. But most times when we get it to our customers, or we try to, tell other people about it, it feels like we're trying to sell, right? You're like, this cup can do everything you're talking about. How so? And we're going to be entering to another level where we get to tell people the treasure. We need to tell them about the treasure contained within this cup. And before we're able to do that, we need to have a clearer understanding ourselves. So the cup can do all the beautiful things that have been listed, by Celestina. So I'm going to take it up a little bit, okay? So let's go. Now, there are certain key facts you need to know. Now, normally water in its natural habitat, when it's underground, it flows over rocks, okay, and comes out, from springs and, flow into natural bodies that are nearby. And as that flow is taking place, it naturally collects this alkaline attributes from the rocks, you understand? And these minerals, come together to make the water alkaline. And when you come in contact with natural water that way, you find out that you remain healthy. Now, that's why people in the rural areas don't suffer from most of the ailments that people in the urban areas suffer, because they are in touch with nature, they're in touch with waters from the spring, and they enjoy clean, beneficial water, not like the refined type of water we take in urban areas. Now, most commercial preparations of alkaline water, okay, have been ionized. So you find out that there are some water companies that will tell you, oh, we have alkaline water. Now, this is as a result of ionization of water, okay? It's a process called electrolysis, where the pH of the water is increased, okay, so 8, 9 and above, to ensure that the acidic constituents are taken out and the alkaline molecules are left behind, okay? And when you take that water, you still enjoy benefits. But you see, the long-reach pie cup gives you a closer, a closer feel to the natural source, because you see, it's operating with the natural model. Now, our body has a wonderful mechanism of utilizing and maintaining our pH level. So you're going to meet some people that say, oh, sorry, I don't take alkaline water. There's no need for me to take alkaline water. And that's true, because you see, our body actually has its own natural way of balancing the pH level of the body system. Okay, our body has a natural way of it, but in cases where our body is not able to meet up with the requirements, then we need our long-reach pike up, right? Yeah. So for example, you've come in contact with, water with fecal waste, and you now are suffering from typhoid. You are dehydrated due to diarrhea and, vomiting, and you need minerals. Instead of you taking ORT, when you take water from the pike up, you can balance the pH level of your system using the long-reach pike up. So even when the body can balance itself, it's important that you know that there are certain cases where the body needs support in order for it to maintain balance. And that's where the long-reach pike up comes to play. Now, moving on, our kidneys. Now, the mechanisms we have that have been put in place naturally to carry out this particular action has to do with our kidneys, okay? Our kidneys help to maintain the pH level by filtering out waste products, okay? Our lungs, okay, help to, detoxify our blood, okay, by releasing carbon dioxide when we breathe out, okay? And it brings our blood pH to a particular level that, balances it. But in cases where the lungs cannot do that, you find out that people come down with, acidity. They tell you that the acidity, your blood is acidic, or, some other conditions attached to this. Now, our stomach also carries out, its own way of balancing, okay? Our stomach releases acidic gastric juices that neutralize everything we eat and drink, changing the pH level to what alkaline. So most times when you take water, so there is this school of thought that comes like, you don't need to take alkaline water. And that's because when you take alkaline water and it gets into your stomach is going to release gastric juice. Don't forget, your stomach has a very high acidic constituent that helps to break down your food, okay? So they're saying when you take alkaline water, your stomach is still going to balance it, okay? It's still going to balance it. So what's the use of taking in the first place? Now, in cases where people have acid reflux, in cases where people have ulcer, in cases where people have high level of diarrhea and all that, our long-reach pike up contains minerals that can, help neutralize this excessive acidity and, bring forth comfort. In cases of heartburn and GERD, we have our long-reach pike up coming into play. So our long-reach pike up is not just an alkaline producing water treatment system. It is a pike up because it has other benefits. It has other minerals and nutrients that are contained within it that can help settle the stomach and make it function even when it has high acidic constituents to take out the alkaline constituents of the cup. I don't know if it's clear, but if you're not clear, you can put it in the chat and I'll look at that, okay? I'll come back to it. But our liver also helps to carry out, filtration. Okay, it helps to convert toxins into waste products. It helps to cleanse our blood, and it also helps to metabolize nutrients. Okay, it helps to ensure that our cholesterol level is in the right proportion. But in cases where our liver is overwhelmed, we need support from our long-reach pike up in ensuring that there is balance in our body system. Now, moving on. This is a natural, as I said earlier, this is a natural water body, and you can see it has stones and all that. Now, imagine the stream attached to water coming out from the ground and coming out in contact with these beautiful stones. That is how it is when you use our long-reach pike up. Because you see, when we pour water into our long-reach pike up, you can see, if you look at your screen right now, you can see the inner structure of the long-reach pike up. You can see the stones, you understand, contained within the cup in the upper filter and the lower filter point. We have different, lovely stones contained just the way it is in the natural body. So the model of our long-reach pike up, it's like the natural water body. So there is a kind of depiction of the natural essence in our long-reach pike up. where stones that contain minerals and the necessary nutrients for our bodies to function well are kept. So when you pour water into this cup, because your water is only contained from this point to this point, okay? So when you pour water into this point, as you shake the cup, it gets, it gets in contact with these stones, and minerals and nutrients are released into the water. And this water, when you take it in, it will take out chlorine contained, it will take out, all the effects, take out the poor nature of your water and give you what? Alkaline water and the necessary micronutrients you need for your body to function well. Now, as you can see, the classic style pie cup has high-tech insulation. In other words, when you pour water in there, if you pour hot water into it, it can stay for up to 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, because of the insulation of the cup. Okay. It contains tourmaline stones, okay? It contains tourmaline stone that, gives it the negative potential, okay? And the high oxygen potential. It also contains other types of stones, but I'm going to be limiting it to tourmaline stone, okay? So it has tourmaline stones and other stones that helps, that helps the cup, give you what we're talking about. So this cup is not just like your normal water flask. No, it's a cup that contains beautiful stones that produce negative ions. These stones can help eliminate chlorine and harmful heavy metals. Okay, and it can also, the upper filter can also be replaced, especially when it has, stayed for a long time. Now, aside tourmaline stone, we have zeolite, fancy, nano silver, far infrared stone, and a whole lot of other stones. But today we're going to be laying our emphasis more on tourmaline stones. Now, all these stones help in creating the alkaline balance. They provide antioxidants, properties. In other words, when you take water from this cup, the water you're taking in can actually take out the effect of free radicals and ensure that you do not age quickly. So if you want your skin to be refreshed, if you want to slow down the aging process in your body, when you drink water from the pie cup, you will get that benefit. Now, it eliminates chlorine, okay? So whenever we have, probably water that's been treated with chlorine, there can be degradation of that chlorine when you put the water in a long-reach pie cup. Now, anion exchange can also take place. Here, the moment you put your water into the pie cup, there's an enhancement of oxygen, okay? So if the oxygen level in the water you're taking naturally is not up to par, you can get more oxygen infused in your water when you put your water in the long-reach pie cup. Now, the long-reach pie cup is also rich in what? Zinc. Okay, it's rich in zinc, and it helps, and you know what zinc can do? It helps to prevent stunted growth in children, and it also helps to, take care of your body because it's a trace element that's required in little form in your body system, okay? So it helps to do that. Now, it also provides strong penetration and proper solubility, okay? It helps your body absorb, nutrients, and it also helps absorb oxygen and other micronutrients within it to ensure that metabolism, takes place excellently well, okay? Now, these stones contain different minerals, magnesium, sodium, iron, potassium, calcium, okay? All these contribute in ensuring that you have top-notch quality. Now, tourmaline stone. Tourmaline stone is one of the major constituents contained in the long-reach pie cup. Now, tourmaline stone is a crystalline boron silicate mineral compounded with elements such as aluminum, iron, magnesium, sodium, lithium, or potassium. Okay, now tourmaline is classified as a semi-precious stone. So you're talking about a stone that is expensive. If you were to go to the market to buy this, you're going to spend a lot of money to get, and that is why a long-reach pie cup is not cheap. Okay, because of the treasure contained. So you can see that a semi-precious stone is contained. Now, this particular stone has been known, by, those people that are very good with mineral stones like this. It's known to take care of depression. Just having this stone around your atmosphere helps to take out depression. Wow, right? You're surprised. Yes, it takes out depression. It has high potential of, increasing negative ions. Now, don't forget that when you go to the beach, there's this beautiful feeling you have, right? When you're close to the water, there's this, awesome calmness you enjoy when you are at the beach. Now you enjoy that because of the presence of negative ions. Okay, these negative ions have a way of calming a person. It brings in this positivity. So when you have tourmaline stone around you, it brings the air of positivity around you, right? So when you have your pie cup close to you and you have it around, trust me, the positivity comes in, right? Then imagine taking water from your cup, right? So in cases where people are depressed, when you take water from your pie cup, it helps to, energize you. You find out that there's this strength, that comes in on the inside for you to carry out your daily activity, even when you're not in the mood to do things. So it helps to it also helps to promote, metabolism when you take water because of its high energy efficiency. Okay. Now it contains negative ion, as I said earlier on, and there is this kinetic energy that surrounds tourmaline stones. Now, when you shake tourmaline stones, okay, it's either by when you hit them, shake them, or you rub them, okay, they have a way of releasing negative ion as a result of that pressure you put on the tourmaline stones. Now, as you put this pressure, and don't forget, that's why when you get your long reach pie cup, you are asked to what? Shake rigorously. You can see I'm shaking my cup. You can hear the sound, right? Yeah, you're asked to shake rigorously because the stones have to come in contact with each other for the negative ions to be released into the water that you're drinking. Okay, now when these negative ions are released, don't forget that negative ions are the ions of life. They are life, they have this life-giving potential. They have this, rejuvenating effect. That's why they call them the vitamins of life. Okay, so when you shake them, it releases negative ions. Now, don't forget that negative ions help to balance the unstable free radicals, contained in our body as a result of metabolism. So when oxidation and other things take place in our bodies, we have unstable, reactive oxygen species moving around. And those are the things that cause, aging. Okay, and oxidative stress. So when you take water from your pie cup, you release negative ions that balance those unstable, ions called free radicals in your system. And you find out that you're properly hydrated, you reduce oxidative stress, and any form of inflammation taking place in your body at that time will be reduced because of the presence of negative ions. Now, we're going to go to another section. Now, when it comes to lifestyle and wellness, it's important that an individual, look into what they take into their bodies to ensuring that their body is in a state of good health. Don't forget that having good health is a state. In other words, it's subject to change. Okay, and wellness is a conscious effort you put into place to ensuring that your health is always stable and not fluctuating. Okay, now on my screen you can see the acidic foods and the alkaline foods. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat meat. I'm not saying that you should stop eating foods that have acidic content, but when there's proper balance in your eating, you find out that your body will be in a state of good health and you can take good care of yourself. But especially for those of us in Nigeria where we have limited supply of some of these things, we have to just make do with what's available, right? Yeah, but in that case, the long reach pie cup is made available to us to ensure that no matter the choices we make, we have a way of ensuring that we maintain a good internal environment. We're able to maintain a balance between eating acidic foods and, and taking, in ensuring that we have the best of whatever is available to us. Now, what is balanced diet? Balanced diet has to do with you eating all the, a good portion of the required diet that will make your body stay in a good state of health, right? So when you're taking food, for example, if you take a little bit of the acidic food, it's good to balance it with the alkaline foods, right? So that your body has the best of everything that you can get from both sides. Now, don't forget that most alkaline foods have the ability to combat the acidity that comes from the acidic foods you eat. So try not to ensure that you are on the acidic food alone. Ensure there is a balance. And if you look at the alkaline foods, you notice there are mostly greens, okay? They are mostly plants, related kind of foods, right? So it's important that as you take animal, protein and all that, it's important that you balance it, you understand, with both sides. So don't just do the red meat. Ensure you have it balanced with, other alkaline foods that can keep your body in a good state of health. Now, when you consume excessive acidic foods, those acidic foods have effects on your body. They have strong effects on your body. Now, your lungs could get affected, your bones could get affected, your brain, your heart, okay, could get affected, your liver, your stomach, your organs could get affected when you consume excessive acidic food. And don't also forget that you could also build up your cholesterol reserve. And when your cholesterol level is very high, it will impact on your liver, and you find out that your liver gets overwhelmed, and you start hearing of cases of fatty liver, inflamed liver, and a whole lot of other challenges, right? Now, as we all know, our award-winning doctor, Dr. Otto Heinrich, has told us that cancer, okay, cannot thrive in an environment, okay, that that is highly oxygenated and, okay, and it's alkaline, right? So if the body is acidic, is highly acidic as a result of consuming acidic foods, carrying out lifestyle choices that promote acidity, then you could actually open the door for cancer. And he also told us that when your body does not receive enough oxygen, then cancer can actually thrive, because cancer grows properly when oxygen is not available, right? So in order to ensure that you have all this, the Long-Reach Pie Cup actually has it covered, because it has high oxygen potential to promote proper distribution of oxygen in your body system and proper blood circulation, to ensuring that you do not find yourself lacking oxygen. Imagine when the body is not able to, when the heart is not able to receive proper supply of oxygen, what happens? It's going to starve other parts of the body of oxygen. Now, we have today's science saying that, okay, cancer cells have a way of producing lactic acid, and that is also a source of acidity. Beautiful. Even when acidity is produced by cancer cells, when you have your Long-Reach Pie Cup, there to provide you with alkaline water and the nutrients that can reduce acidity, you are covered. You are covered. So for people that have risk factors, or people that have, cancer in their families and all that, you can protect your body system by drinking water from the pie cup and ensuring that there's, oxygen available to your body cells, and you have negative ions, okay, that would promote an alkaline environment in your body without allowing free radicals, take, full course and cancer. Okay, now moving on because of time, what is acidosis? Acidosis is an increased acidity in the blood and other body tissues. So I'm not saying that your body is going to get acidic all at once, because you see, there's a lot of controversy about taking alkaline water because your body cannot get acidic. I know, fine. But you see, certain organs at certain times can become more acidic, and we require a balance. And this is because of lifestyle choices. So if you know that you're going to smoke, get your pie cup, okay? If you know you're going to take alcohol, okay, ensure you take water from your pie cup when you're done. If you know you're going to live on carbonated drinks, I love carbonated drinks a lot, but you see, I also try to ensure that I take water from my pipe, because it's my lifestyle choice. I don't take alcohol, but I take carbonated drinks. You might take alcohol, but you see, you need to balance the equation by taking water from your cup, so ensuring that you don't get into the state of acidosis, because when acidosis takes place, you will get into trouble, right? Now, you can see the life cycle of the acidosis cycle. When you eat and drink acidic substances with no exercise, and you begin to have poor digestion, poor bowel elimination, problem starts to come. Your tissues and your organs will become acidic, and they'll begin to rob calcium from your bones to neutralize the acidity. So you can say it's a chain reaction. It's not just about something happening. It's a chain reaction. When when something is too much, or when something is lacking, problem comes. Okay. Now, when this happens, your bones begin to suffer. Okay, and as it's suffering, it begins to affect other aspects. You begin to have cases of arthritis, osteoporosis, cancer, chronic illnesses, declining health. All of a sudden, your liver is fatty. You find out your skin is no more looking okay. This is what can happen when you eat the wrong foods and you allow the wrong lifestyle choices. Okay, now Dr. Otto also talked about hypoxia. Okay, hypoxia is a condition in which the body as a whole or a region of the body is deprived of adequate oxygen supply. Now, the moment your body is not receiving enough oxygen, trouble comes, because you see a lot of things will begin to malfunction. And when malfunctioning continues to take place on the regular, what happens? Disorders will take place and you begin to get into trouble. So hypoxia starts with a particular part of your body not getting, supply, especially, when the signal comes to the brain that there isn't enough oxygen in the blood as a result of the oxygen, detectors, okay, in your body system. The brain will send a signal, okay, to the lungs, telling the lungs to increase the breathing rates. So if you're that person that's always panting, after a short period of time, guess what's happening to you? Your oxygen level is very low. If you're the type of person, you climb the staircase, and before you're done, climbing the staircase, you find out that you're out of breath. Hypoxia is taking place because you see your body struggling to get oxygen supply. Okay, now when that happens, your heart rate will also increase, because the moment your lungs are already increasing their rate of oxygen intake, your heart will begin to breathe, start increasing. You find out your heart begins to beat very fast, and you find out that every other organ, the other organs of your body, will be deprived of oxygen in order for your heart to get the necessary supply it needs to stay afloat. So when you keep yourself in a state where you are putting your body under this kind of strain, it could lead to what? Different types of challenges. And guess what? It could also allow cancer thrive. It could lead to DNA hypermutation. It could lead to reactive oxygen species production. Free radicals will begin to run, up and down in your body. It could also prevent DNA repair pathways. It could lead to cells that ought to die not dying when they ought to die. And it could lead to easy spread of cancer cells in cases of people that already have cancer in their body system. So ensuring that your body is up to par is very important. And we have a helper. So why should you take alkaline water? It's everything you can see on your screen. It helps to moisten, it helps to hydrate your body system, it regulates your body temperature, it lubricates your joints, it prevents constipation, you have proper bowel movements, it helps to reduce the burden on your kidney and your liver. So as you're enjoying the pizza, the shawarma, and all those beautifully carbonated drinks, you are giving your liver and your kidneys a lot of work to do. But when you take water from the pie cup, guess what happens? It reduces the work, because the water goes into, gather all these things and help your liver and your kidney excrete them easily without them getting, overworked. It also helps to improve your immune system. You find out that your immune system is not suffering. It helps for nutrients to locate the right cells when it is needed. It also helps to send oxygen everywhere that it's required. Okay. Now we have a research documentation I would just like to share. We'll call it the Marine study. Okay, I had to ensure that everyone has a clear view of the people that handle this. Now this study was carried out on mice, okay, 150 mice, to to check out what the water consumption could produce from taking alkaline water. So alkaline water from natural sources, alkaline water from ionization, and normal sediment, giving to mice. And after a while, I'm going to just pick the key points here. Sorry, I'm just going to pick the key points here. Just a minute. Good. Okay, here. So it said mice watered with alkaline water showed a better survival than control mice. Okay, alkaline water provides higher longevity in terms of what? Decelerating aging factor. So if you don't want to age quickly, look at it, it was tested and look at what they found out. Okay, now with alkaline water, it resulted in a longer lifespan. Okay, so your organs have longer lifespan. Okay, now with the histological examination of mice kidney, intestine, heart, liver, brain, it revealed that no significant difference emerged among the three groups in the, no pathology took place, as a result of consuming alkaline. In other words, there was no damage that took place from consuming alkaline. For those people that are worried that, if I take water from my cup every day, will I have alkalinosis and all that? The pie cup has weak alkalinity that cannot quickly produce alkalinosis. It's not like you're drinking a bucket or a gallon of it, right? You're just taking your normal 8 cups, 10, 15, 10 cups per day. So it cannot produce that. So watering with alkaline water, help to produce what? Long-lived mouse models. So for longer life, take water from your pie cup. Now, in conclusion, when you buy your long-reach pie cup, it does not just come alone. It comes with what we call point value. Now, if you look at my screen, you can see that the long-reach pie cup has 45 PVs attached to it at the particular price that it has it. So you are getting value, you're getting product value aside the health benefits you get from your long-reach pie cup. So it's important that you tell everyone around you to get the long-reach pie cup. This cup, it's a treasure that should not be joked with at all. So if you want to live a better life and a better future, get your long-reach pie cup, So at this point, I want to say thank you. And to everyone, that, have paid, abrupt attention to this. And you know what to do, switch your brand to long-reach organic products, empower yourself with knowledge. You've gotten knowledge today, empower yourself with it. Start enjoying the benefits of your long-reach pie cup. Don't keep quiet. Enjoy PVs as a result of sharing the long-reach pie cup with other people and enjoy a better life and a better future. At this particular point, I'm going to be ending my training with you on this note. Good health is more important than anything. It's more important than success, more than money, more than power. Don't joke with what? Good health. It is the number one thing you need. At this point, I want to say thank you. And I want to invite my 3SD on the call to take over. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Coach Lucas, for the powerful presentation on the pie cup. And I believe that everyone that is present in this Zoom call has learned something new, why the pie cup is a must in every home. And if you are promoting this business, you should know very well there are certain products you should put in the forefront, in the front burner. It will help you to get people understanding the value of your product. So please, the pie cup is a must. Understand the demo and understand the health benefits of the product. I want to continue from where we stopped last week as regards the long-reach compensation plan. Some details we need to understand, some details we need to know so that we don't keep doing the wrong things or do things out of ignorance and begin to blame others. Now, we stopped at the number 9th article, and this 10th one, we are still on terminologies, the calendar weeks and cycle. Long-reach operates in weeks and cycles. That is our long-reach business calendar. What is the relevance of this? Some bonuses are paid in cycle. Incentives drops every 4 weeks. Calculation of trip, car, other promo qualifications, maintenance, order duration. So this is one of the reasons the bonus calendar is important. Now, what is long-reach actually paying us for? Long-reach pays or reward us for playing a role in long-reach market expansion through expanding the consumer base of long-reach products and also increasing the number of long-reach distributors. One, let's look at expanding the consumer base of long-reach products. This means we are paid for carrying out activities like increase the number of people who use or consume long-reach products, keep the customers coming back for more products, which is retention of customers. Here we are paid by PV, which means that the product consumed by these people must be bought with PVs. Does this include those buying and selling? Yes and no. activities required to increase the number of long-reach products to consumer. You focus on the products, sales of products, follow up customer service and take notes. Be a product of the products. Do not remain in one membership level for a long time. Take responsibility. What are the results? The results of this, when we talk about the consumer base, is geometric progression, earning mostly active income, which is limited to performance and development bonus only. No major results because you are only building a consumer base. You are not building a distributor's base where the referral will continue, and you become a motivational speaker because of the way you talk and your passion in speaking. Then within a short time, the likelihood of crashing out is very high because you are not earning or qualifying for things. Now, the second one is increasing the number of long-reach product distributors. A distributor is someone who earns income from distributing long-reach products. Here, we perform activities that lead to increase in the number of income earners, distributors in our teams. Long-reach reward us in many other ways than just PVs. We also earn a percentage and breakaway of their earnings. A key feature here is frequent celebration of income earners and rank advancement in the team. What are the activities required for this? Focus on both product and business model, income producing activities. Take note of this word, income producing activities, not just business producing activities, but income producing activities. You can be indulged in business activities that does not give you income. Be a leader, not a boss. Don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges or kill negative vibes. Always seeking knowledge, trainings and seminars. This is key, this is paramount. On board right and manage expectation. You see, when you come on board, you have to be careful with your dreams. Don't just say, oh, I want to become a star director in 1 month. It is not bread and butter. If you are going to pick target, let your target be sequential. Let it go from one step to another. Don't start jumping because you know you have to build. Without building, you cannot sustain whatever you are standing on. Team picnics and events, you have to keep creating events. Create team cultures. Ensure your team members earn. That is one thing leaders should always know. When you are growing a team, which falls under this category, you must always pay attention to what will make your team members earn money. That is all you need to do in trying to build a distributor base. Now, maintenance order, breakaway, super distributor, and leadership bonus. Upgrade to VIP as soon as you join the business. Do not come in, leave your code, especially your major code. Don't leave it to be in a lower rank, less than platinum. Begin to upgrade until you get to platinum before you slow down if you need to slow down. The essence is that you will be losing so much money in terms of your percentage earnings in a performance bonus when you are not a platinum or VIP. Team activity increasing, don't lose any bonus or incentives. Now, let's take a look at this. Why you should upgrade to VIP. This table shows the difference in performance bonuses for the different entry level based on the same PVs. Now, if you look at the table, column 1 is the months, column 2 is number of people, column 3 is the total number of PVs. Now you can see that 180 PVs, Q Silver, look at what you are earning. Silver, look at what you are earning. This is in Naira, sorry, not in dollars. Then gold, look at what you are earning. Platinum, this is what you are earning. VIP, this is what you are earning. Now, when you look at these three, you will be amazed at the differences. Then imagine when you have team members up to the number, let's say 2,000 team members. And look at what's the difference between a Q Silver and a VIP. So you can see cumulatively within a period of time what you would have lost when you are not in a good rank or entry level, which is platinum. Minimum of platinum should be your target. Now, what are the results when you increase the number of distributors under you? Earning mostly leveraged income. You earn leveraged income. You see, the moment it runs on automation, automation means you don't need to do, whether you work or not, whether you sponsor or not, you are still earning because you have been able to dish out the pattern of continuous distributors duplication, and money is coming because everybody that is coming in is buying products worth a particular entry level, and PVs are coming, and don't forget PVs is money. So development bonus, leverage income, leadership bonus, leverage income, maintenance bonus, leverage income, breakaway bonus. Breakaway bonus is bonus you earn from retail order bonus. You know, when you get to 3,500 PVs on a particular leg, any other extra PVs that is coming after 3,500 PVs is a breakaway bonus. Super distributors bonus. Super distributors bonus also is another higher bonus that you earn particular percentage when the total number of each leg has 3,500, 3,500, 3,500 PVs, then it moves to another level, which is the super distributor bonus. Another percentage added to the original 4.5, added to the 10% of breakaway bonus, and another, I think, 5% or thereabouts. Results always motivates to do more. When you see your result, of course, you want to do more. Summary. You can only enjoy this business if you focus more on energy, increasing the number of distributors in your team, and retaining them. You recruit. Today I spoke about recruiting tips on Instagram today. I've been talking about that for the past 2-3 days now. You know, when you are recruiting, make sure you sponsor them. When you recruit, sponsor means cater for them. You know, help them to grow, to climb, to earn is very important. Don't recruit and abandon them. It's not good. But you need to dedicate time and resources to build team first. To maximize your earnings, it is also important to fully understand the long-range compensation plan. Now, let me explain this, but you need to dedicate time and resources to build team first. Now, don't think about what you will earn at the initial stage when you want to build, because what you spend when you are building, you can't get it back immediately. It is much later, after you have built to a state of automation, that is when you will now start earning, even when you don't do much work like you used to do when you started. So this is all for the compensation plan. It's just a conclusion of the conclusion of the part B of what I did last week. So thank you for your listening, and if you have any question, this is the best time to take those questions. Thank you, and God bless you.